Hello and good afternoon, YouTube. You are tuned in to the Katie Talk One on One show, and this is actually called the Kingpin Edition. Yeah, so I call it the Kingpin Edition because I'm talking about two legend kingpins, one from out of Harlem, and we have one from out of Detroit. So, getting off into the first story is the one from Harlem, very infamous and well known Rico, aka Alfonso. No, his name is Alpo Martinez. So Alpo Martinez, he had his life took at 3:20 a.m. on the night of Halloween during the witching hour. All right, so it's said and well known that he did turn feds, as they say. So he started snitching to get some of his time reduced. But once he was released in 2015, he just could not stay away from the hood. And it's a story that, it lives on and on. It's always people out there that probably live a lavish life on the other side of town, but they can't stay away from Martin Luther King Drive. And it's one of those really unfortunate situations that somebody had to lose their life because they couldn't stay away. And they said that allegedly he ended up dressing in a disguise, so he ended up wearing a mask. I guess he was probably attending a Halloween party the night that his life was took. So he ended up being spotted out. And let's get into this article here. Look like it's only one person in the building. Is everybody at work on break? I don't know. But you guys make sure you chime in, check in, hit the like button when you come in, and make yourself comfortable here at Talk Nation. All right, so here we go. So this is allegedly a picture of Alpo Martinez moments before he had his life took while he was sitting in the car. He was sitting in a car before someone drove up and fired shots into his vehicle and later ended up taking his life. And yeah, it was a drive-by. It was a drive-by shooting. And I don't think the person has been caught just yet. Looking at looking into here, it said that the former kingpin, he was let's see, he was killed after the drive-by shooting on early Sunday morning. And I guess he probably put the costume on because he thought no one was gonna recognize him. But when somebody know you, they know you. So people know how you look. They knew that was you behind the mask. And I'm pretty sure it could have been allegedly maybe a price over his head for whoever took his life, possibly allegedly. So it says that Paparazzi Poe, he wrote this on Instagram after Alpo's death. So Paparazzi Poe is allegedly his son. And in the Instagram story, Paparazzi Poe posted several posts from people offering their condolence to him. He also posted two pictures of Alpo allegedly at a Halloween party prior to his passing. In two pictures, the man allegedly to be Alpo wearing blue jeans, and then he was wearing a black shirt and a black leather Louis Vuitton coat. He loved that Louis Vuitton. I remember in that movie, that's all they used to wear. And he also was hiding his identity behind a hockey mask. Paparazzi Poe never confirmed the identity of the man, and it's saying that he had pointed to the man's beard and his eye structure. So someone that seen him actually knew that was him behind the mask, I guess. It says that Alpo was reportedly shot while sitting in his car outside of a party around 3 a.m., 3:20 to be exact. He was shot 5 times before driving away and dying from his injuries just a few blocks away. In the Instagram story, paparazzi also responded to the people who had offered their condolence and wrote, let's see, he said, I ain't answer y'all. I'm sorry. I appreciate y'all reaching out, but I just lost my dad on my favorite holiday, which is 2 days away from my birthday. So he lost his dad right before his birthday. Dang, that's sad. So yeah, so that was allegedly him that was spotted by someone that he knew. And speaking of spotted by someone you knew, there was a Twitter post of Demetrius, I think his name is Demetrius Flannery, something like that, Flinlery, aka Big Mitch. He was spotted in a photo on Instagram, and someone ended up posting that. The original post, I think, racked up some views, and some people were talking about it. So someone ended up posting, coming in contact with a legend had a profound on the outlook at my life. Free Big Mitch. Until next time, homie. And he put a couple of hashtags behind that. And yeah, so you guys know, well, I'm pretty sure you probably do know by now, he's very known from out of Detroit. And he was actually indicted on some drug trafficking charges. And he was like laundering money. It was a whole lot of stuff he was doing. He was doing a lot of stuff. Um, he actually got some of his time reduced though. He got his time reduced back in July. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, he got his time reduced back in July. So he's about 52 years old now, and he will be up for parole in the year 2028. So in 2028, he will possibly be coming home. Okay, so thank God for that. Hopefully he got rehabilitated. I seen here in the article where it says he did receive his GED, and he's also went to some drug treatment classes. Stuff like that does look better on the record when you do things like that when you're incarcerated. It just kind of looks better when you go up for the board, rather than just sitting around eating zuzus and wham whams all day. So yeah, he went in there, he got his education, and he's taking care of his business like he's supposed to. So great, good for him, and hopefully everything work out good. Hopefully everything works out well. And getting off into another story, and this is actually about a fellow YouTuber. He actually he ended up passing away. Hey, what's up? Yeah, there was a link if you wanted to jump on live. No, you the one sent that to me. That was weird. Yeah, because I had sent you the message and it said, don't text me like I'm driving. Yeah, you sent it to me. Girl, no, I sent you the link to the stream yard. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Y'all know this hood news. But anyway, you guys hit that like when you come in the door. But it's looking like, let me see, right over here. But I was just thinking though, yeah, I guess he had a really good lawyer. I think his lawyer name was Brittany. Her name was Brittany, and she did say that Demetrius ended up getting his GED and he's bettering his life. So I think he's actually coming along pretty well. And I just hope he can get out and able to adapt. So he can have a good life. And what else did I have to talk about? Oh yeah, the TikToker. So he goes by the name of Huey Ha Ha. So yeah, Huey Ha Ha. He ended up passing away about 6 days ago. Hold on, let me see something. So he passed away 6 days ago. Hold on, here it is. Right here. Okay, so Huey Haha, he was found dead by paramedics during an emergency call to his home. And this is what the report says. As of now, there's no information about how he passed, but I did hear things about him allegedly having depression and suffering from depression. So I really hate that for him. Okay, he was 22 years old. He was very famous, not only on TikTok, but he's very famous here over on YouTube as well. And hold on. Okay. And Huey had about, oh, I think he had probably close to like a half a million subs on YouTube. Okay. So yeah, he had about a half a million subs on YouTube. And a TikTok star, Huey Haha, he died during an emergency medical aid call, a medical aid call. So, okay, so this was reported by The Sun. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look up what does that mean as far as a medical aid call. So we don't have the all the information about how he passed, but I'm gonna just kind of Google what happens when they have to visit your home for a medical aid call. So I'm gonna come back and look that up. And shout out to the one person that's in the chat room. But okay, so it says that the police they said that there's no treating the death as suspicious. So they said that it doesn't look or sound suspicious. And it looks like the TikTok comedian he leaves behind also a 2-year-old daughter, and her name is Princess. Get a daily section of our top stories based on your leading. Okay, let's see. Okay, so yeah, the TikTok comedian Huey Haha, whose real name is Huey Ha. Okay, so yeah, that's his name then. Oh wow, so his name is Huey Ha, and he called himself Huey Haha. So yeah, that's his name then. Okay, very unique, very unique. Um, oh, that's sad. He left behind a 2-year-old daughter. The first response were called to Huey's home, and this was in Sacramento, California. So dang, 22 years old. So he was born in 1999. So he was actually born the year that I graduated from high school. Mm-mm-mm. Dang. He was gone way too fast. He was gone way too fast. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, in this article, it goes on to say that, well, I got this little video. I'm gonna let you guys listen to this. And this is just speaking on some of his life and some of the stuff that he went through. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so the TikToker, and this is fair use. This is fair use.
Go to Wix e-commerce and create a professional online. TikTok star Huey Haha has reportedly died.
Hey, it's your birthday, right, brother? Yeah. You know I had to get you some, bro. Oh, you didn't have to do that, bro. You didn't have to do that, bro. Chocolate cake. What the bro? You ruined my birthday? What?
While his account on the platform, where he had 4.5 million followers, has been deactivated, a post on his Instagram account announced that he passed away, leaving behind a daughter. His cause of death was not disclosed. The social media star gained his following by posting funny videos.
Damn, guys, a beautiful day outside, bro. Shout out to God waking us up. Yeah. No, it's so sunny outside, bro. We should go outside and play. Hell no, bro. Sometimes I just want to be inside all the time, you know?
Many followers and friends have been posting condolences, saying how he made them laugh on their tough days. A GoFundMe account has been set up to help his family pay for funeral expenses and to help support his daughter. Huey Haha was 22. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Mara Montalbano.
All right. Thank you. All right. So yeah, it looks like when I ended up hearing a interview of his, he was speaking about his life growing up, and he was speaking about how his mother's boyfriend was very abusive, and it got to the point where him and his brothers and some of his brother's friends actually got together and beat up the mother's boyfriend. So they ended up beating him up. He said that he ended up leaving for like 5 months. And he said that the 5 months that the stepdad left, that the mother was also gone. And he said that his older sisters, they had got like older and they ended up moving in with like some of their boyfriends and stuff. So at the end of the day, it was just like him and his brother at home alone. He said most of the time they had no food and they were just out here, just trying to survive. And it was a really, really hard time for them. And it sounded like he was speaking on depression that he had, and it was yeah. He had a pretty rough life. He had a rough life. But let me look at this right quick. And I'm gonna look this up. Okay, so the TikTok was found during an emergency call. First responders called Sacramento, but they were unsuccessful. Okay, let me see what this part of it said. Okay, the medical aid. Okay, so it's called a medical aid call. Okay, here we go. What is a medical aid call? Okay, so here we go. It says anytime that you are not comfortable with a medical situation. Okay, okay, medical aid call. Okay, so this part says, this says no. Okay, let me see what they're talking about because I'm trying to see if it's saying anything about anybody ODing or anything. Let's see. Obviously, help. Experience. Um, okay, it just said it's just the call that you make when it's an emergency. That's all. It's not actually going into the specifics of the call. But yeah, it's just the call that you make when it's an emergency going on. So really it hasn't been any details on how Huey Haha passed away. They don't have any details on it just yet. I know it happened about 6 days ago. So I'm thinking all of the test results should be back. Once they come with an update of that story, I'll be coming back with a part two of that. And let's see here. What else going on out here? Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, so there was a TikTok star that ended up getting a lot of backlash for potential blackface that she ended up posting online. Okay, so this is not the first story, and it probably won't be the last story of when it comes to this blackface situation. Okay, so people really want to be us. A Chinese influencer put some blackface makeup in a viral video. So she ended up putting blackface on in this video. The video of a Chinese YouTuber and a beauty guru putting blackface on this resurfaced, and then it went viral. So let's see if they got the video. And her name is Susie Z. So Susie Z, she ended up posting a video of herself putting blackface makeup. And this was back in April. The video was posted on TikTok, and this was like October the 22nd. So this was probably just a week or so ago. It was just a week ago. Okay, so she posted this on Instagram. Blacks and Asians, some kind of at something. But yeah, it said that I guess it resurfaced around the 30th of October. And this is the video right here. So she said, WTF did just fine. Okay.
Welcome to my channel. This is Susie, aka Wakanda Queen. 遮瑕力也太好了吧！算了，我待会儿直接提亮吧。
Mhm. Oh, my bad. I got some technical difficulties. You guys know how that is with this dang laptop. All right, so I'm back. All right, so I was about to get off into some more stuff. So, I started off talking about Alpo Martinez, and then I talked about Big Meech, and now I got off into the famous TikToker Huey Haha, who passed away. Now I'm about to get off into some other things. All right, so I'm gonna take a trip around the web. So why don't you go with me? All right. So you guys make sure you hit that like button when you come in the building. It don't look like too many people browsing through today, but let's see what happens. All right. So here we go. Okay, so we have let's see, Instagram. Okay, what this say? When she tells you a corny joke that one of her male coworkers told her. That's funny. Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, I got a lot of tabs open here. Let me narrow this down because it's a lot of stuff going on today around the web. And I'm gonna make a little room here. I hope you guys are enjoying your Tuesday. I know Tuesday usually is a very laid back day of the week. It's the day after Monday, but we're not quite towards hump day just yet. But, yeah, you guys know how time sometimes, it just slips away from us, so we just have to savor every moment. Alright, so let me get off into a little bit of this and that. Alright, so getting off into some Facebook news here. I ended up having a video I wanted to share with you guys. All right. Shout out to the two people that are in the chat. We have 2 million people in the chat room. Shout out. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Okay. So a lot of news went on today. And I can say it's been a lot of news, but it's been like some really downer stuff going on. So sometimes I try to throw in a little bit of cheerful news to just kind of mellow out the environment. All right. So yeah, trying to mellow out the environment, but I'm strolling and strolling and I don't see too much. Okay, so I do see some pretty good news. And as you guys know, in the past, Dame Dash and Jay-Z, they've had their run-ins and they've had some words for each other here and there. But I think it was cool when Jay-Z ended up getting enrolled, indoctrinated into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So he ended up shouting out Diamond Dash during his whole speech. And this is basically what he said. Let me make sure I share screen and shout out to all in the chat. Make sure you hit that like when you come in the building. Tap that sub button. Become a member of the Talk Nation family for everything that's going on around the web, around the world, and even through the celebrity and YouTube streets. So if you just want to know everybody business, what's going on, you come to Katie Talk 101 and make yourself at home. And I hope you enjoy the content. All right, so Jay-Z, he has some words to say. One thing I can say some of the time when it comes to men, they're usually it's like easy for them to squash their beef, and sometimes, most of the time, they get over things just a little bit easier than women do. Sometimes I can kind of admit that it's a little hard to admit it, but it's true. All right, so he ended up shouting Dame out, and he was like, "What's up?" He showed him some love here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play that.
Like we don't create our own company, you know? Yeah, we created this company called Rockefeller Records. Shout out to Dame. I know we don't see eye to eye, but I can never erase your accomplishments. Thank you.
Thank you. See, and this is what people mean when they say, "Give me my flowers while I'm here." That's what Jay-Z doing, so that's cool.
I can never erase your accomplishments. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for acknowledging Dame Dash. Shout out to Biggs. The Biggs. One of the most honorable people I've met. We created something that will probably never be duplicated. That's right. And, y'all did that together.
Hmm. Okay, so there you go. So yeah, he acknowledged them, and that was a really cool moment. That was a cool moment right there. I just think sometimes even if you guys have like something against each other, business somehow did not go right, something in the friendship didn't go right. I just think sometimes it's just better to just squash things, especially if you and that person made a lot of money together. I think you can at least acknowledge a person and give a person their props. I mean, I'm the type of person, like, even if I don't like you, if I see you did something good, I can acknowledge and say, "Hey, I like that. They did good with that." Or, just give somebody their props just a little bit. Because some people sit around all day, every day, and they say how people don't give them their props, but they don't give other people compliments either. So, it does go both ways. Whenever you want someone to show you love, you have to show it back. That's just how it goes. So yeah, shout out to Jay Z, and he is what they would call a pillar in the rap community. All right, so yeah, it was always a lot of stuff just going on when it comes to New York and stuff. As you guys know, I talked about the situation with Alpo Martinez. Even though he wasn't a rapper, he was just a drug dealer on the streets of Harlem. In a really big way, Alpo Martinez influenced the whole culture of rap. Looking at today's videos, the beautiful chicks, the flashy jewelry, the big chains, throwing money in the air, the whole stripper culture lifestyle, like all of that circles back to the Big Meech era. All of that circles back. And I'm pretty sure if you've seen that movie Paid in Full, you've seen at the end when he said, "Yeah, you may catch a glimpse of our lifestyle in your the rap videos that they show, they show them throwing money and whatnot." And they just really showing you how Meech and all them did it, how like those big time drug dealers, they say, hated $1 bills. So they would go on the roofs of the projects in New York, and they would make it rain $1 bills from the rooftop. And like, yeah, it'd be like raining money everywhere. And people down there trying to catch them some. Okay, so this came from the Shade Room. And it came about 31 minutes ago. All right. So this says that the CEO of the LGBTQ community organization says that the baby is off the hook for the Rolling Loud. Man, shut up. Shut your mouth. What's up with you, Coco Barbie? I said you this is stupid. This is stupid in the words of R. Kelly when he was in that interview. This is stupid. Are you freaking kidding me? Shout out to Coco Butter Barbie. What's good? Talk Nation family in the building. What's good, Coco? Coco, let me get this screen off because, girl, I got to show you this. This is some BS. I need to clip this off. This is 35. I started at 35 minutes. Girl, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Don't you know the baby was supposed to perform at Rolling Loud? And they said he cannot perform at the Rolling Loud. Man, no ma'am. They did that man like that. And let me see what they said. Something about Chappelle too. Girl, shout out to the chat. Shout out to my Talk Nation family. You guys hit that like button when you come through the building. This is breaking news, you guys. It just broke about 30 minutes ago. Shout out to the Shade Room. All right, let me get off into this. Because listening to this story, I was just like, no, no, sir. No, ma'am. Okay. So it says that the CEO of the LGBT organization says that the baby is off of the hook for the Rolling Loud comment, but Chappelle hasn't showed any empathy or removing the comedy special. Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna say, hold up now, hold up. Okay, so they say he off the hook, so they say they forgiving baby. Okay. See, I swear we be getting mad so quick for no reason. I be getting mad. Like what? I'm sick of y'all. I swear to God. I was about to go and write up a protest for a minute. Okay, so they said that Chappelle showed no empathy or remorse for the comedy special. Thank you, Chappelle. Chappelle said, I am a comedian. Either you're going to laugh at what I'm talking about. If you don't want to hear it, then you need to go to another comedy show where they're talking about what you think is funny. Ha ha. I was about to get mad too. Coco, I'm over here getting the crowd all hyped, the crowd of a couple of people. Like, I can't believe what they did to the baby. Like, who cares about the baby? You know? Okay, so they forgave the baby for his comment at the Rolling Loud, but they're not forgiving Dave Chappelle, and Dave Chappelle shows no remorse. And I don't think he should show any remorse either. Okay, let me get off into this. So this was brought by the Shade Room about 30 minutes ago. All right, so the CEO over the LGBTQ. This just don't even sound right. So the CEO, so the LGBTQ got a CEO. This, oh my goodness, this is insane. I was about to get back to Coco. I did not know they had a CEO over the LGBTQ community. Oh my goodness, this is insane. And I see why some people no, hold on. Let me get a drink of water. Hold on. Girl, I did not know they had a CEO. When did you guys get a CEO? I'm gonna have to message them, and I want to ask them, when did they get a CEO over the LGBTQ? Okay, because they're very organized. I can tell that. But yeah, so he don't show any empathy, and he don't show any remorse for his comedy show that he did, and he should not. I think this whole world now is way far too sensitive for their own good. You're going to have to go around here and stand up for everyone who feel different things. People can't talk about certain things, and you guys know what I'm talking about. It's certain things we cannot talk about, and it's a lot of stuff that they're trying to stop us from talking about. You guys are trying to put duct tape over our mouth. No, no, no. Hey girl, what you doing? Girl, yes, come over here and get on with me.
What you talking about?
Girl, talking about how the girl, don't you know LGBTQ have a CEO? Did you know that? This my homegirl Tiffany, y'all. Y'all say hey to Tiffany. Shout my homegirl Tiffany out.
What's going on? How y'all doing? You said they got a CEO.
Yes, the LGBTQ got a CEO, and Dave Chappelle shows no remorse of his remarks of his comedy show. What you finna do, girl? You finna come through?
Yeah, I'll come through.
Okay, already. Okay, bring one of them, girl.
All right, bet.
Already. I'll see you in a minute. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So yes, you guys, my homegirl gonna come over here and jump on live and talk too. Yes, girl, I might have to put some makeup on and get on camera or some. Girl, I'm sitting around here on my off day, girl. Honey, I'm kicked up. But yes, yes, she on her way. Okay, so yeah. So it looks like he shows no remorse at all. Okay, let's see here. The CEO of the LGBTQ requests a sit down with Chappelle, and he has no remorse. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so I have a better article. Shout out to the Shade Room, but you guys didn't come with any really information. But thank you anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna get that off the screen and I'm gonna go ahead and share this other article that I have. Okay, and Coco said, I think it is the CEO of the organization that they are talking about. Yes, this is the house CEO. I wonder. I bet you he make about $1 billion a year. How much you think? I need to Google how much does he make because I want to know. And who votes this in? Like, do they have a secret LGBTQ election for this? Do they have a Secretary of State? I mean, how do they how do they put this situation together? How does this organization work? That's what I want to know. How does this organization work? Who votes for the organization? Okay, when you guys the last time you guys went to vote, I think what voting was I think tomorrow is National Voting Day. But do you guys remember on the ballot who will be the president and CEO of the LGBTQ community? I don't remember seeing that on the ballot. And I'm like, they be coming up with stuff and we be like, when did they come up with this? So it's like they be behind closed doors having their own secret organization votes or something like that. It's that's something else. 6ix9ine is next. He says Justin the Alpha. Who is Justin the Alpha? Well, welcome to the chat room, Justin the Alpha. He said 6ix9ine is next. Rats, pow pow. I don't know. Ha ha ha. I doubt that he will make the ballot. What you say? He won't make the ballot. He won't make the ballot at all. At all, he won't. And looking at this here, okay, so let's get off into this article about the what came out about 12 hours ago. So it says that the LGBTQ.org they signed off on the baby's performing again. So they're gonna let him perform again for the Rolling Loud. I believe the Rolling Loud is next year, I think February, March or something, if I'm not mistaken. They condemn Dave Chappelle. The baby is okay to hit the live stage again. Okay, so it says that the baby is okay to hit the live stage again because he's came a long way since his homophobic rants. Okay, so they said that he has learned from his homophobic rants that he ended up making. And it says so the LGBTQ organization they're cool with him, but they're not cool with Dave Chappelle. The CEO of the relationship ended up unleashing somebody named Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn tells this to TMZ. Okay, so TMZ, they break news all the time. So you guys ever want to get off into blogging or you just want to know the news, go to TMZ Daily Dot, Vlad TV. They tell you the lowdown, but just come here and I get it to you. Just to make a long story short, hit that subscribe button with Katie Talk 101. So they ended up telling TMZ this. She said that the nonprofit Comfortable, they ended up signing some kind of appearance for the Rolling Loud in New York last week. And it said that he ended up saying some very hurtful and harmful things about people with AIDS and HIV. It said that he got educated on the history and the sorts of lessons. They ended up educating him about HIV and AIDS and how it affects people in his North Carolina state that he resides from. Oh, okay, so that's where he's from, North Carolina. Okay, so he said that the baby to whom he believes does not understand what he is saying. Okay, so they sitting here telling him how ignorant he is, basically. So they're saying he doesn't understand exactly what he's saying. So we're going to forgive him because he knows not what he do. Really? Oh my God. And baby just needs some money to take care of his kids in a high dollar lifestyle that he has obtained since he has been a rapper since about the year 2017. Okay. So, the article didn't say that, but yeah, that's basically how it is. Once these people get out here and they get signed to these big labels, they actually obtain a really high dollar lifestyle. And the label allegedly encourages the high dollar lifestyle that you will probably work your butt off from touring until you're about 65 years old. So they get off into these lifestyles and they just have to do what they're told, and they can't go against what they have indoctrinated you into and what you signed off into. You can't go against that contract. There's certain things that you cannot say. There's certain things that you cannot do. So once you get that feeling that you're cocky and you're above them, they then will knock you down and humble you. So that's basically what they did with the baby. For someone to sit back and say, I have to have an educational session with you to educate you on what you said that you did not understand what you said. So it's like they treat these people like little kids, man. What people say, I'd rather be judged by 12 than to be carried by 6. I'd rather die on my feet than to live on my knees. Man, these people, they just out here trying to get another check. But Dave Chappelle walked away from millions of dollars one time. He'll do it again. He let you know the money does not matter. My integrity is stronger than this money that you throw at me. And I think Dave Chappelle is on a more independent kind of thing. Of course, he has the contract with Netflix, but man, that man, he got his own brand. He owned his own brand. He sold himself. I wouldn't say he sold himself to Netflix, but he showed them, hey, I can bring in the views and I can do this and I can do that. And yeah, they signed him on. But this whole thing about the CEO of the LGBT and all this, it just don't make any sense to me, and it's insane. It kind of shows you slowly but surely the stuff they tell you you can't talk about, the stuff they tell you you can't joke about, and just all of this together. Everything they're telling you can't joke about, you can't talk about this, you can't joke about that. Oh, you need education on this. If you don't know what you're talking about this, you don't need to mention it. All of that is slowly but surely. Just think when people go along and play along with them just to take the check, just to get a check, they're opening up the door for people to put us in a position where we can't ever talk because you let the money shut you up. Don't ever let the dollar bill shut you up because more than likely whatever it is you're talking about, it must be true. They trying to shut you up about it. It must be true. Man, I always think like 10 years, I think 10 years from now, where will this world be? Where will it be? If it continues like this, people can't talk about nothing. We gotta sit and just, oh, you got something on your heart, you can't even speak it. If you're a comedian, you're on the stage when you have a mic, you have a responsibility whenever you have a mic in your hand. When I get up here just to talk to the few people I talk to, the 4, 5, 6, 7 people that may jump in and out, I got a responsibility in my message. And sometimes I joke and I play, but altogether, what I'm saying is facts. Everything I say is facts. And sometimes people will have to deliver it to you in a comedic way. And that's basically all Dave Chappelle did. That's why they're trying to take his voice from him, because he really talking about some real stuff. And Whenever a person is secure in their lifestyle and they secure with whatever it is they do, and Coco said right, we're uh we're changing too much indeed. Just a couple of years. Yep, she said just a couple of years. Can't imagine 10 years from now. Girl, yes. I can imagine what it'd be like 10 years from now. It's scary because they're trying to put duct tape over your mouth, even our children mouth. They're trying to tell you you need to get this, you have to get that, you can't say this. If you don't have this, you can't go here. All of that. I get sick of that. And it's like people have to have a balance out here. You cannot be out here trying to control us too much, but at the same time, you can't give us too much freedom either. Think about that. This world is the spiritual yin yang. You have to have proper balance in order for things to run in a functional way. If you don't have proper balance, things will be out of control. It will not be any organization at all. And you see people trying to form and get together and start organizations, and it's a certain group of people that have a certain mind frame. They try to get rid of that, and they try to tell you, "Oh, you're forming a so and so group, and this group that you're forming is not right for." Basically, they're telling you what you're trying to say is not right for their agenda. That's basically what they're trying to tell you. When they feel like you're going against their agenda, they're gonna go against you. And everybody know one person can never fight against a whole community. And when you have whole communities of people, excuse me, woo, woo. I feel like Snoop Dogg over here, girl. It was Snoop Dogg. But whenever you have a whole community of people who are together to form a demise plan, you can most definitely believe that bad community pushing that plan will win. So, what got to happen? That one person that's alone fighting against something that we feel is right, we have to gather together with that person that's doing something right, and we have to do right with them. We have to Coco. Boy, the cloud, honey, the cloud. It is the cloud for me. It is the cloud for me. I swear. It's the cloud for me, girl. But yeah, that's what's gonna have to happen. People sit around with questions all the time. Like, man, it seems like it's getting hard out here. They trying to control us too much. They telling us to do this. They telling us we can't say that. They telling us this wrong. They telling us this. They telling us that. Man, when you get to that point, the people who are standing up against that, not in the way that they're doing it, but ride with them. You don't have to do exactly what it is they're doing, but it's something out here that you can do. You have a mouth. You have a mouth. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have an open panel later, and I'm really hoping somebody jump on there with me. Big T up next. I don't know if you plan on going live on your channel, but man, make sure you step up here because I want to have just the open chat talking about change. I feel like I am really about change. That's my Gmail, about change 34 at Gmail. If you guys ever find any stories, send it there, please. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you have not, and become a member of the Talk Nation family, where we talk about everything going on all around the web, viral stories, news stories, stories about the celebs in these YouTube streets, because you know they can get dirty too. So you want to hear about that, you hit that subscribe button, and that's what you're gonna get over here. So once we can get together and figure out exactly what it is individually we can do. Because when Michael Jackson made that song, I'm gonna make a change, and he talked about looking at the person in the mirror, it's something that we all can do to contribute to something good. Bad things that go on around us, we can contribute and change it by not doing it. We can contribute to on your front porch, in your front yard, in the street in front of your yard that you can see standing from where you live at. If you see something going on, if you see something, say something. Shout out to the AFC podcast, DJ Just J. That's his motto. If you see something, say something. And you don't have to come all out. I'm gonna call the police on you. You don't have to do that. You can call the police from right inside your house. You don't have to announce it. Like I remember, and this story is a crazy story, y'all. Oh my god, this is a crazy story. I don't even know if I could be able to tell this story. No, I won't be able to tell this story. I'm gonna have to tell this on hood on the hood tales, because Big T up next supposed to come up with this chapter of hood tales, and we're gonna broadcast it. And yeah, we're gonna do that every Friday night. So we're gonna start a sitcom called Hood Tales. So you guys most definitely don't want to miss that, because we coming with the Hood Tales. So yeah, so we coming with that, and what else? Yeah, so talking about change, I think in order for us to wake up and feel like we're fulfilled in life, we have to wake up and think about what it is that we can change in life. Oh, I can't wait for that. When is the first? Oh, we supposed to start this Friday night, Coco. We supposed to start this Friday night. We was talking, I think it was earlier today, yesterday, when I was talking to Big T, and he was like, "Yeah, we need to come up with the hood tales, and we just gonna have different series, part one, part two, part three. We'll probably do it 2 days a week. It'll probably be like on a Friday. I say a Friday and a Sunday or something, or either a Friday and a Monday, something like that. Yeah, it's gonna be hood tales, and we just gonna show different videos from around the web and discuss it and stuff like that. Yes, ma'am. I sure hope to see you there. Most definitely. It was some other stories going on on YouTube. Hold on, was it YouTube? No, it was Facebook. It was Facebook. Oh, it was some good stories going on Facebook. Let me pull this up just a second. Now, right here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I was like, man, as far as this Dave Chappelle thing go, yeah, yeah, we gotta ride it out with what's right. We gotta ride it out with what's right. Even looking at the fact of what Lil Boosie talk about, Lil Boosie, he talk against certain things that's going on, and people bring up the fact of there was allegedly some certain things that took place with his children and whatnot dealing with a certain situation. So it still doesn't take away the fact of what he's saying is right, as far as what's right with the kids, what's wrong with the kids, and stuff like that. I mean, an alcoholic can sit there on the corner holding some alcohol, and he can look at you and say, "Man, you don't want to drink this alcohol." Of course, that's probably the person you want to listen to, because he's sitting there doing it. So that's probably the person that you want to listen to. Oh yeah, I'm gonna read this real quick. This is a little bitty article, just a quick little informational type of article. I like to come with all types of information so we can stay informed over here at the Katie Talk 101 show. Okay, so the IRS, they are issuing additional tax refund for 430,000 people. So yes, so this information ended up dropping earlier today. Yeah, that's awesome right there. Um, so yeah, so there's supposed to be some more money going out, allegedly, allegedly. Okay, so let me see if I can share this with you guys here. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing that, and I'm gonna share this. Okay, so this is from Fox 16. And this news was put out on November the 1st at 6:40 p.m. And it's saying that the IRS, they have started issuing refunds in the amount, let's see, refunds to 430,000 more taxpayers who received unemployment benefits last year. The federal agency announced this on Monday. It's the latest batch of corrected refunds for millions of people who paid taxes on benefits, which were excluded from the income last year under the American Rescue Plan, according to the IRS news release. Under the legislation of the first $10,200 of unemployment compensation received this in 2020 that will not be taxed for individuals and married couples who earned less than $150,000. So if a couple earned less than $150,000 or a single person that earned less than 150,000, most definitely qualify for this extra money that's going to be issued. Okay, let me make sure I can share this and you guys can see this here. I don't want you to get all hype and stuff and think you're gonna get some money and you're like, hey, Katie said we were gonna get the money. Where is the money? And then you come over here back at Katie Talk One on One, talking about Katie, you said we was gonna get the money. I had planned to pay this bill and stuff, and then I had end up spending the money because Katie Talk said we were gonna get the money, but the money didn't never come. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so let me share this. Hold on, is that it? Yeah, I think it is. Let me make sure. Okay, so there it is by Fox 16. I'm gonna make it just a little bit bigger here. Okay, so yeah, we're supposed to be getting some money. I think I'm pretty sure I qualify, I hope. So yeah. So those are the people who qualify for this extra money that's going out. I'm not for sure if these are the people who probably haven't got the money they were supposed to be issued from them taxing the unemployment. But so far the agency sent out 11.7 million dollars in tax refunds valuing 14.4 billion to recipients of the federal benefits. Efforts are ongoing to correct the overpayments so the taxpayers impacted will be the law won't have to file an amended return. So by law, they won't have to file an amended return. So yeah, that's great right there. So, hopefully everyone in my chat room will be able to qualify for the extra money and you will receive it right on time. Like they say, he might not come when you call him, but he always on time. Girl, I be thinking, do they be talking about Uncle Sam? Because he be distributing them checks and it seems like that money don't come when you need it, but it always come on time. So yeah, I think it's gonna come on through. I think it's gonna come on through. So God's will, as they say, God's will. All right, so let's see what else going on around the web out here. I just plan on being here, girl. I plan on being here for a minute. I ended up running across a whole slew of articles of different things going on and getting to the lower side of the news, and I really do mean lower side. This story here, I'm gonna have to stop sharing screen so you guys can see this right here. um this is a story about a woman who ended up taking the life of her former boyfriend. So yeah, this story here, I ended up getting this, and her name is Peggy Savannah Labloro, something like that. It sounds like she got a Italian name. Okay, let me see. Yeah, she looked like she could be Italian. I'll be looking for my. Look, Coco says she gonna be looking for her check. Girl, I will be looking for my check. I'm gonna be checking my card, girl. I'm gonna be checking. Like, where is Ed? You said I'ma get it. Girl, y'all seen it. I had made the screen big so y'all can see it. They told me some more checks coming out. So y'all, you could probably put up for that. Cause shoot, I said I want to take me a trip, girl, within the next few months. I want to take me a trip. Most definitely, I want to take me a trip. So, yeah. Let me get off into this. Look, girl, I be getting sidetracked sometimes. Like, girl, where was I at? Girl, yeah, talking about this crazy bitch that kid. Nah, let me shut up. I ain't gonna. Nah, talking about this woman that ended up. So this is what happened. A 59-year-old woman, she ended up shooting and killing her 32-year-old living former boyfriend less than an hour after the Halloween domestic disturbance call. Mm. So she 59 dating a 32-year-old and ended up taking this young man's life. Her name is Peggy Savannah Laburo. I think that's her name. So the police said that the relationship ended in a bloody bloodshed on Halloween night. Isn't that spooky? Oh my goodness. So it ended on this bloodshed ended on Halloween night, says the police in the Tear Hill state. Peggy Savannah, the age of 59, she ended up murdering her ex-boyfriend. His last name is Douglas. He's 32. And Douglas was at their home on Sunday, according to the cops in Garner, North Carolina. It was the suspect call. It was the suspect who ended up calling 911 about 9:15 p.m. Reported that she had shot him, so she ended up shooting Douglas. And this was reported to the Captain Mike. Okay, so Captain Mike told the law and crime on the phone. The pair used to date and had recently broke up, but they were still living together. So this is what he ended up saying. The officers arrived to the home at 152nd and Antonio Bay Lane, ended up finding Douglas fatally shot. So he was fatally shot. Oh my goodness gracious. So this woman was so crazed over her ex-boyfriend, and he probably ended up moving on and finding another girlfriend. You guys, hold on just a second. This is my friend girl. She's gonna join me at the show. So give me about 50 seconds, okay? Just a moment.
I know everybody be telling me the same thing.
I swear. Say hey to the YouTube family.
What is it?
Oh, we just recorded this avatar up. So can't nobody see you. We can just talk. Okay, so this the news story that I'm talking about right here. This is about okay, I'm back, y'all. This is about a 59-year-old woman.
What you say about bring one?
I was talking about a cigarette, but I got one.
Ah.
But girl, this is about a 59-year-old woman who ended up taking the life of her 32-year-old ex-boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she ended up taking his life because they ended up breaking up. You know, you can't break up with anybody. Some people ain't gonna take no breakup good. Break their man. Girl, break down. Steady breaking me all down. Girl, let me tell you about this woman here. So this woman, her name is Peggy Savannah. So Peggy Savannah, let's see. So they had a relationship. She ended up taking his life the night of Halloween.
Black woman.
She looked like she black, but she hold on. Let me show you how she looked. She looked like she mixed with some. She don't look all black. She kind of favored my ex boyfriend mama. Red, she's like the red. Don't she like Doreen? Mom. Ain't she look crazy, don't she? She look like she ain't
Yeah, 32-year-old.
Yep, and she 59.
Well, you should have never messed with her. She probably been married before and everything.
Yeah, and then he probably put them good strokes at them young dudes too. You know them young dudes to have you in some positions you never thought you'd be in.
I don't mess with young people, so I don't know.
Girl, that boy had you in a position you never thought. You never thought you'd be in. But I swear, that's what happened to her. But you gotta have a strong mind to be able to take it and roll with it, you know. Oh girl, a bunch of stuff I had put in there. But this is actually some tummy tea. This is some it's a detoxifier, and then it's the energizer you take before you work out. I gotta start back taking it. I was taking that when I was seeing my fitness trainer. See, I gotta get back on my fitness stuff. But like it's coming down, but I gotta tone. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna be like jelly. When I walk, I'm still moving. Like, girl, look, it's still moving. Look, she stopped. It's going.
What's the honey? How scary?
Girl, it was scary.
Girl, can you know?
It was scary, y'all. I'm finna show you. For real, it was scary. In every room that you went into, it got scarier. It was a man in there that looked like Pinhead. Yes.
Where was it at?
It's over there off for Roosevelt, close to the jail. They probably had jail people there. It was this big, fat, 400-pound girl laid across the bed. Looked like they drizzled her in blood. And she just and got to singing the Freddie song. And then Freddie came out, grabbing at you. And then it was the clowns in there. Clowns all over the place, running around. Somebody in there on a tricycle. Man, I'm finna pull up that scary. Okay. All right. It looks like I'm back. I don't know what happened. It looked like I got offline somehow, some way. Okay, so I wanted to get off into something else. Okay, so let me go to the end of this story and at least tell y'all about this woman, the woman that ended up taking her boyfriend's life. So the police was called out there, and according to the service call report obtained by the Law and Crime Douglas Yarborough out of the house. Okay, so he was out of the house, but the police said that she would have to be evicted for that to be in the case. So I don't know if it was it a case. Okay, now you can hear me. Oh, good, good. Oh, thank y'all, 5 people out there for hanging in there with me, and I'm glad y'all didn't jump off because I know when people don't hear sound, they like forget this. Okay, so yeah, so they ended up saying that she did have a gun and she would use it if she believed herself to be threatened. So if oh, thank you so much, Coco, too, because I didn't even know y'all couldn't hear me. So yeah, it ended up saying that the police had ended up speaking from the service report, and then let's see. So he ended up going, and when they arrived, we spoke to Douglas, and he said that they had a verbal argument, and the woman ended up leaving. He said that the house they had been living in, they wanted he didn't want her to return. So obviously it was his house. So he didn't want her to come back. So I don't know if she probably went back. It sounded like she went back and she ended up hold on. I know this thing ain't tripping again. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? It almost looked like it went off. I don't know what happened, girl. I paid my internet bill. I know you not tripping on me. No, it's playing though. But yeah, it just what it sounds like is that okay, it sounds good. Perfect, perfect. Hold on. Okay, you can hear me. I okay, she said she hear me. Okay, good, good. Okay, so yeah. So it's saying that Miss Peggy Savannah, that's his mama name too. Tiffany. That's Dorian mama name.
Who
Peggy.
is it?
Yeah. That woman,
Where's she from?
Little Rock, is that her?
She the one from the Rock?
This ain't in Little Rock though. This didn't happen in Little Rock. But that's really crazy that this woman got her same name and they look alike. Oh, that's insane. Okay, so down here it says that there was a physical altercation that had end up happening, and she had there that there was not. She ended up saying that she did have a gun, I guess, to use the gun if she felt threatened. So she had this gun for self defense. This is what she says. So she ended up saying that the gun is legal and she is allowed to have a gun and use it under certain circumstances deemed if it was necessary. I asked if she had somewhere else that she could stay the night, and she ended up saying, oh, okay. So I guess the guy who probably got shot, he was on the phone with the police, telling them that he knew she did have a gun, but he said the gun was legal, and I guess she showed him proof that the gun was legal. So he didn't see any harm, I guess, with his, girlfriend. Well, it's a strange girlfriend if they arguing into it. How do you feel about that? Like if you arguing with a guy and he's still around you and he has a weapon, how would you feel? Would you feel like your life in danger? Girl, Tiffany.
Huh?
I said, would you feel like your life in danger?
Oh, girl, I'm watching this damn thing. I ain't hear shit you say. I apologize.
You okay? You okay?
Yeah. What you say now?
If like let's say you and Lamar around each other and y'all arguing, y'all kind of beefing and stuff. If he was still around you and he had a gun, would you feel like your life threatened? If y'all arguing, fussing, and fighting, you wouldn't feel like he'll do nothing to you.
Well, no, but that's because of the type of relationship I got with him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, this type of relationship was different. Yeah, every situation ain't the same. But if I just feel like if I'm beefing with somebody, I don't want them around me if they got a pistol. Even if it could be my mama and my sister, like anybody. If somebody got a pistol, somebody get mad enough, somebody will pop you. If it's the right Tiffany, you know I know. You around the wrong person that got a pistol. I promise. What's good with your Kita B? Kita B is in the building. What's good? I stay. Yep, Coco said I stay away from him. Yes, I would stay away from him, especially depending on who it is. Like, think of that guy who I was dating just that short period of time that busted my window. Now, at least Jeremy, I had knew Jeremy for a while. For yes, them red flags they talking about. Girl, you know ain't nobody watching them goddamn red flags, girl. You know we laugh at them red flags. I swear you ain't lying. What's up, Keita? Welcome to the building, Keita. Okay. But girl, I was just thinking like and then just thinking about just oh yes, what's up, Kiko? Hello, sis. Oh, okay, both of y'all. It's Miles. My Miles is in the building. Okay, I had to wrench y'all up because y'all are some real supporters at the Katie Talk One-on-One show. All of my ups and downs. Now, I want y'all honest opinion. Okay, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all because y'all know y'all my dogs out there. Okay. Okay. So, you guys know how YouTube works, okay? You guys know whenever it comes to two YouTubers who end up striking up a beat, they end up getting all these followers and they end up getting all these subscriptions and people end up sending them super chats while they're beefing with each other and stuff like that. Like, what do you guys think about YouTubers who have these beefs? Like, just telling the truth, isn't it entertaining, or do you think the YouTube beefs is something good or something that could be bad but initially end up turning good? What do you guys feel about YouTube beefs? I mean, do you feel like it's nice and entertaining? Is it fun to watch? Like, how do y'all feel? Do you guys feel like Katie Talk 101 is ready for her first YouTube beef? Okay, if you feel like I should beef on this channel, put a number one in the chat. If you feel like I should not have a YouTube beef, put a number two. If you're undecided, put a number three. It's gotta be, yeah.
Why would you want to be on a YouTube beef?
Girl, so I can grow.
No, you're trying to grow the wrong goddamn way.
But nobody is. I have 4, 5, 6 people in the building. No more than 10, 11 people when I be talking about real shit. I gotta lure them in. Yeah, it's silly, but I be getting my life watching it. I swear to God, that'd be fun. I swear it'd be fun. You know the most pettiest beef I ever seen. And shout out to both of them, Tommy Sotomayor and Kwame Brown. Tommy and Kwame ended up having a whole beef marathon and it lasted like 12 fucking hours. I woke up in the middle of the night about 2 and they were going at it. I guess after Kwame Brown got out of the club or something. And Kwame ended up saying some stuff coming from the club. I agree with Tiffany. No beef. Yep. Shout out to Coco. Yep, you right. Yep, Tiffany, they said, my audience said you right. No beefing. But man, I be like, I promise being on YouTube will have you frustrated. And I seen, shout out to Wiley. We supposed to be having the 2 men and a lady coming up real soon. But I remember he made a video about people who are considering being YouTubers and some of the things that he went through about how another YouTuber came at his mod and hurt his mod feelings and then Mod told him about it, ended up hurting his feelings. He felt like he was powerless and stuff like that. I was watching that video and I was like, man, that's crazy. I said, ain't no way I sit up and cry over what a YouTuber say, but I'm not them, and I don't know how other people express themselves, but I know this, how I am. If somebody say something out the way to me, I either just block them and be like, forget them. But as far as sitting up, boy, crying over a pissy ass YouTuber with some big ass teeth and space. One of them got big teeth and one of them got spaced out teeth. Come on now. Here. You wrote this up, Tiffany. But ain't no way in hell I sit up and cry over a YouTube. Yeah, maybe report on it. Not sure to start it, LOL. Okay. So yeah, I'll report on it. You right, you right. But ain't no way in hell I sit up and let no damn YouTuber get to me. Like these people is out here flogging, they show you all the cute pictures. They don't show you the struggle. That's one thing about it, man. These people that be on YouTube and they get the rolling in them YouTube checks, they not showing you the struggle behind the scenes. It's YouTubers out here that have made so many checks, they went out and had enough money to buy big houses. But sometimes the YouTube checks switch up. Every month it's not the same. What's up with you, Miss Deborah Mitchell? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. So good to have you. We love you here at Talk Nation. So yeah, just sitting around looking at this stuff from the outside looking in. People create this persona and it make it look like this is a lifestyle you want to have. So you like, oh, I think I can have this. I see them doing this, so maybe I have to do this too. Everything that other people doing is not for you. Sometimes it's meant for you to grow with whatever destiny you have is your destiny. You can't try to take on other people's destiny and think it's gonna play out just like with them. It could be something else. It could be something else that God might have for you. You just never know. You never know what God might have for you. That's why you should never be scared to sit back and say, "Hey, that looks nice over there. I think I'm going to go over here." And you go over there and see what it's like and be like, "Oh, this ain't for me." So you step back and you go and see what else going on the other side. What's going on? But don't ever stop looking. Don't ever sit down at the lake and be like, "This is it. This is it. There's nothing else for me. This is life." No, it's bigger stuff out there for you. And it may not be what the next person have. What other people have is not meant for you. Your destiny is your destiny. But trying to figure out where your destiny is, that's where we can come to the crossroads in life. And one thing about coming through the crossroads, you need to have 4 things in mind. Have 4 things in mind about things that's going to make you happy, the thing that you have to keep it coming, to keep the blessing coming. How are you going to contribute to other people to continue that blessing flowing like the river? Keeping the blessing flowing, knowing how to stay there is the key. Because anybody can get a blessing, but it's keeping it, knowing how to maintain it, knowing the things not to do, as well as knowing the things to do. Trying to figure it out can be really, really, really rough and tough. You can come to a point where you're feeling like, oh, I feel like I'm losing my mission. I feel like I'm losing my destination. It's like you set the GPS to get to a certain place and oh yes, you know around that funny. But oh yeah, I promise I be having to stretch. Girl, we going through all women problems over here, girl. No, I'm just playing. But you gotta really, really, really stay focused. And you know what? Every time I know every time I drop my son off at work, I always tell him, work hard and stay focused. If I can give any young, especially young person, I say young, under 21, any young person, young adult, that's some of the best advice you can give them, sending them out to the world. You have a little cousin, little nephew, or son that's going off to college. That's the best advice you can give your child is to stay focused and work hard. Stay focused, work hard, and stay loyal. Oh my god, I need to hashtag that. Write that down for me, Tiffany. Okay. Yes, work hard, stay focused, and stay loyal. Especially the first one is really, really important because you want to let your children know the value of hard work. The value of hard work. Just like if I was to try to strike up a YouTube beef with someone or something like that, I feel like it's not enough for me to put in work and go out here, work hard, stay focused, and stay loyal. Oh, she wrote it down for me. Thank you, Tiffany. So yeah, most definitely having to be able, available, and know that it's your job to work hard for you to put in what you need to put in to make this world is just synergy, energy. All the energy that you put out is going to rotate and come back to you. Just like, do you guys remember this commercial? Recycle, reduce, reuse, and close the loop. Recycle, reduce, reuse, and close the loop. You gotta close the loop. Oh, I love that song. Oh, yes. So that song can actually be related to your life too, because you have to recycle, you have to conserve, you have to sometimes hold stuff back. Stuff like when people say stuff like abstinence, abstinence can be from anything. Like you can be out here and not actually call yourself a vegetarian, but you can practice a look at Keita said LOL. So yeah, you gotta recycle. And when I say reduce, sometimes you have to reduce the things that cause you stress in life. You have to reduce your stress. You have to reduce your anxiety. You have to reduce your tension. You have to reduce the things that can cause you to be depressed. You have to reduce and reuse. Reuse your blessings. Reuse your blessings. And the best way to reuse your blessings and make them grow, you can send it out one way and it comes back a bigger positive way is if you pass some type of knowledge down to the next person. When you pass knowledge down to the next person, you keep a synergy, a positive energy going, something that can grow, something that can make this world a better place. Yes, it used to be a song about that. Okay, you guys, I'm pretty sure, and I'm gonna say this from the numbers, it looks like a big amount of my audience, 48% of my audience are women between the ages of 34 and 44. So you guys are in my range, in my generation. I think it comes a time when we all look at our life. And let me tell you this. When you look at your life, I think the painful part about it is that you're gonna look at I got a this lighter acting funny, but I think it works. um you're gonna look at the people who raised you. You're gonna look at your family. You're gonna look at your mother, your dad. You're gonna look at everybody. You're gonna look at your cousins, your aunties, your uncles. You're gonna look at your teachers. You're gonna look at your fellow classmates. You're gonna look at everything that was around you growing up in those fonder years. If you can look back when you were a minor and try to think to yourself, was there what you felt like portrayed a perfect time in your life? Was there any point in your life that you felt like was perfect to you? And if you can just find that little moment, if it lasted 30 days, if it lasted 90 days, or 365 days, it was a time in your life where you were happy and you were content and you felt safe. When we get to this age, we yearn for that moment. We yearn for that moment and we try to get it back. When people say, I'm living my second childhood, people try to live their second childhood of what they felt was the happiest moment of their life. Because when we grab that moment, we try to seize it and we try to keep it and we try to keep it going and we try to keep it going. And it's like you're going to get to a point where you're in a slump when you're between those ages 34 and 44. A big amount of my listeners in their women. So especially when we get to this point, I was joking with a few of my clients last week, and I said it seems like when men grow older, they tend to look better. They're like fine wine. But some women, when some women grow older, we get a few wrinkles, we get a few crow's feet around the eyes, we get a few bags here and there, we get a few sags up here and down there. You know, things ain't carrying the way we used to look at ourselves and think it was, but it ain't that no more. It ain't that no more. You get to a slump and you think, what was it about me that was great that I can carry? Where are all the things that in my bag? When all the everything in your life that people handed you and the way they raised you, it was like you had a bag that you were carrying around your whole life. And that's the like they said in the Tyler Perry play, everything you put in this child bag, they gotta carry it around with them their whole life. And a lot of us been carrying around saggy bags. A lot of us look in bags and we be like, where is my stuff at? Where is my stuff? When we look back on those younger years that we tried to conserve and get all that too. Yes. I stated drawing painting points again. Oh, that is awesome. I've started drawing and painting it again. Oh, that's so good, Deborah. That is awesome. Man, be looking toe up. Man, I promise. Be looking toe up. She said toe TOE up. Yes. That's that real toe up. LMAO. Girl, I promise when we begin to certain points in our life, and we be like, what was it that I had? What was it that I had that I feel like I can keep giving to the world? Because when you feel like you ain't giving none and you not contributing, I tell you to work hard because I want you to contribute so you can feel good about yourself. Because when you feel good about yourself, you're gonna wake up every day and you're gonna feel like your life have a meaning. Like I'm not just here breathing up these people air and taking up these people space. I'm here contributing something. I have something to offer. And I'm not gonna keep pushing. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep pushing until I get it. Until I can find what it is about me. What is the substance? What is your substance? I'm still figuring it out. I don't know. I can't sit and tell you. Because I'm still looking for it. You gotta search your soul. Don't ever stop looking for it. And I wake up every day like I'm gonna get it today. I'm gonna get it today. Today is gonna be my day that I find it. And at the end of the day, if you feel like you don't have it, it's always tomorrow if you granted the time to wake up and have breath. Every new day that you wake up and you have breath, you got another chance. You got another chance to fight. You got another chance to breathe, to laugh, to see a person and speak and say good words to them that may brighten up their day. Something that may brighten up their day. So I think we all just gotta hold on to our purpose. Holding on to your purpose. holding on to your purpose. Do you think this lady, Peggy, do you think that lady felt like she had purpose in her life? So she was at a state where she felt like the only thing she could do was to take her ex-boyfriend life. She felt like it was nothing else after this man. Like it was never gonna be no other man besides him. She felt like it was that bad. I love listening to this song by Sade when I'm feeling a bit lost. Oh, I love Sade. Oh my god, let me see this song. Oh, I don't want to get no copyright strike. Okay. Oh, keep looking. Oh, I'm gonna look at that. Thank you so much for sending that, Deborah. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you so much. I love Sade too. Girl, I love Sade. Girl, yes. That's my girl, honey. That's my girl. But girl, yes, yes, I be feeling like I be searching for my soul, but my soul is right here. Why are you searching for it? When people be saying they soul searching, sometimes you are looking for you. I know. Am I the only person that ever had dreams like I'm running from a person that look like me? You ever had a dream like that? It's like I'm in a dream and I'm running and I'm running. And when I be looking back, it's like a person that look like me. And it's like, why are you running from me? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I done had dreams like that. I've had dreams like that. So yeah, I feel like it's always more out here. It's always more out here and more to keep pushing. You know, just like when I was she said that's deep. Kena said that's deep. Yes. Oh, I said some deep. Oh, I said some profound stuff, girl. But when I was just looking at that 22-year-old, because I've been hearing people saying rumors about certain things when it came to his death, and it was just a sad situation. He was born in 1999. That was the year I graduated high school, and he felt like it was nothing else to do but take his life. Yep, Coco said you can't run from yourself. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what that dream was chasing me down. Like, yeah, I'm here. You can't run from me. Oh, girl. Girl, yes. That's what it was telling me. Hmm. Yep. Now I don't really remember how that dream went, but I remember having it. But I'm pretty sure it was sometime when I had a dream where I stopped and actually talked to that person. I think that'd be a perfect ending to a dream like that. If you stop and talk to that person, like, what's going on? You got something you got to tell me? You know, you could be telling me something to keep my eyes open, for the future and just how to move in certain ways and do certain things in order to get certain things. But I think when you're running from yourself, it's gonna put you in a position where you gotta fight your demons, and you gotta fight, and you gotta move, and you gotta fight, and you gotta move, and you gotta fight. It's kind of like if a person put on lockdown and they're in prison, and they have to fight. They have to fight. And speaking of prison, it's been on my mind to talk about this. What was it? Alcatraz? Alcatraz living conditions. Okay, so it says that the cells of Alcatraz had a small stink and cold running water. Small. Oh my God. So this is what ended up happening at Alcatraz. I want to make sure I'm sharing this because it's like when I started talking about prison, I was just telling somebody that I was going to do this story about Alcatraz. I don't know if you guys know, but it's been deplorable living situations. And if you know what deplorable is, it's like stopped up toilets and stopped up sinks and mold, leaky ceilings, just horrible living conditions. They don't have beds for enough people. Mm, They don't have beds for enough people, and it's a lot of guards that have quit. It's actually some inmates that had to be guards. Let me share this.
Shut the fuck up.
I promise.
Inmates had to be guards. Bitch, you could let me out. Damn. Give me the keys to the car and everything. If I'm a guard,
What the police saying it? Y'all load.
Get to leave.
Y'all better load up.
Shit. How the fuck I ain't? Bitch, give me my keys. Give me my keys. I can go
Where my keys? Hey, you gonna be like dude in Wrong Turn? What do you say with my keys? Right, when the dude be looking for his keys, that show would be like, "Where's my keys at?"
Hello.
Rose, with my keys.
Hello.
Rose, you better give me my keys.
I'm in the room. What's going on?
Okay.
When I get Ariana?
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna go to this one. I think it's this one talking about Alcatraz. Okay, so yeah, Alcatraz has been going down over there pretty bad lately. Okay, shout out to everybody on lockdown. Shout out to y'all. Y'all need love too. You know what I'm saying? For the good ones. The good ones. Okay. I know one I'm watching, girl. Y'all comment in the comment section. Okay, so here we go. They're talking about the living conditions of Alcatraz here. So Alcatraz had a small leak with cold running water, small sleeping cots. So the beds were really, really small, and a toilet. Men could extend their arms and touch each wall. It was that small. They could extend their arms like this. The room was that small. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, let's see. D block was most suspicious.
Why did they say 600 and some people walked off the Dillard's warehouse job?
Don't say
I said Dillard's.
What's it about? Okay. Girl, for real. Damn. Wow. Oh, they hiring, huh? Oh, you probably get the job fast, and they're gonna be giving a lot of hours, girl, because it's gonna be the holidays. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you sure go up. Okay. Okay, so let's see what they're talking about. It looks like the Alcatraz. Okay, so this was something. Oh, that's some. Oh, I'm talking about what's going on today. Okay, so this is the latest thing that I see for now. But I actually heard about some news about it. Okay, so let's see. Tonight. Okay. All right. So Alcatraz is one of the most famous prisons. It was founded in the United States, even if it hasn't been it haven't been open for years. It said it ain't been open. What are you talking about? That was 1963. Yeah, they just posted it in 2020. Oh no, this was clickbait. I'm sorry, you guys. This was clickbait. Okay, let me find the actual article. Okay, so it gotta be over here. Okay. Okay, here you go. Okay, okay, something about the guard. Girl, seeing that story to me, what's going on? I'm gonna play it out here, girl. Tag my name in it. Tag my name in it. All right, you guys, I think we have some breaking ratchet news, okay? It's the hood side of the story. Hood side of the line. Okay, here go the jingle. Hood side of the live, hood side of the live, coming, coming, coming high. Hood side of the live. Hey, shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. The king of this singing on YouTube is shout out to Tommy Soto Nation in the building. But yeah, okay. Did you tag my name? Oh, they ain't doing nothing. Oh, okay. It don't sound like it's nothing. Okay, let me go look for something right quick. Okay, okay. So let's see what's going on in these Facebook streets. You guys know Facebook always got something popping out. Y'all know on the Instagram videos you run across, please DM it to me on Instagram at Katie Talk 101. That's KATIE Talk 101. Make sure you hit me up, send me all them stories. You know I'm gonna get up here and talk about it. You know, we just do it like hood like, but it still be sophisticated though. You know what I'm saying? You can be hood, but you can be sophisticated. So So yeah, that's how we do it over here, y'all. That's how we do it. Let me see here. Okay, I think this is the one. Okay, post group story. No, no, and no. Okay, I'm not trying to do that. Okay, here we go. Hmm. They do them tattoo eyebrows. I want. Do they last like forever, forever, ever? Okay, that's worth it. Cause you be paying about at least $10 a month to keep them orange, and then you. Yeah, I got mine waxed. It been lasting. It been lasting a pretty good amount of time. She didn't say anything. Um, okay, okay. Yeah, I see a lot of people on the internet. It just seems like some people jump on the internet. I have tattoo eyebrows. Oh, is it staying on pretty good, Keita? It don't look like it be fading or nothing like that, do it? Yeah, Keita in the chat room, she said she got some tattoo eyebrows. And hold on. That's the thing I be hating about this stream, y'all. Sometimes it'll get stuck. Okay. Oh, so did it work out? Do it look like it's fading? Does it look like it's okay? She said, I got mine 7 years ago. Oh, Keita said she got hers 7 years ago. It's working out good for her. I think I might end up getting it. But I just have like the same expression. I remember when this girl and Paul Mitchell, like they used to wear the dramatic eyebrow. And one thing about the dramatic eyebrow, I mean, it looks good on some girls, but it just looks funny on me. It was just, I guess, because people so used to seeing me with thin brows when I had a thick one, so it was looking like they could look and tell they dropped them brows on. She said it's worth it. I love it. So Keita said she loved the tattoo eyebrows. Okay, so I'm gonna look into doing that myself too. Cause I'm like, dang, I pay $10 a month to keep mine waxed right. So, that's like $120 a year. So I might as well pay $100 one time and be able to keep them for a long periodically time. Did I say that word right? Periodically. I'm sorry. It's like I be country. It's like my tongue. It just don't be want to move. I be like, move, move. Don't just sit there. Move. Like I be trying to get my tongue out of five. It just want to sit there. I be like, move. And when I was younger, I was in speech and stuff like that. But it's like my tongue just heavy. It's just, It ain't gonna say everything right. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not always gonna say the right words. It may sound country sometimes, but that's just me. That's just me. Like, hey, are you gonna accept me or not? If you're not in the mood to fuck around, like, don't sit here and tell me I hate the way you talk. If you don't like the way I talk, then bitch move. Okay, somebody hashtag that. Bitch move. I don't know if anybody got that hashtag, but I'm most definitely gonna put that. If you put that on Instagram, make sure you hashtag Katie Talk 101. Bitch move. Okay. Hashtag bitch move. Ooh. I think it's a good slogan to go by because it's really like how people get up under your status so they see you and they be like, I don't like what you got on. You know, a person be like, I don't like the topic that you talking about. Like, if you don't like it, then bitch move. Like, whenever they come along saying what they don't like, tell them bitches to move. Y'all put that hashtag. I can't afford hashtag bitch move. Yes. You better tell them you heard it from Katie Talk. Katie Talk. She put hashtag bitch move. If they get up under your status and they saying they don't like what you're saying, if they saying they gonna make a video about it, hashtag bitch move. If they jump up under your post on Facebook after you done posted a post where you got your makeup beat and your clothes on, and you got your clothes on, and they like, oh, you think you look good in there, and you say, bitch, move, hashtag bitch, move. Whenever they come along and they just want to hate on you for nothing. Whenever you feeling your best, she put the running man, bitch, move. Bitch, move. Bitch, move. She put the right thing. Yeah. Hashtag bitch move. Damn, I made another hashtag. I don't know if y'all seen the hashtag I shared on my community wall, but it was when Joy Chit Chat and Money Boy. Shout out to Joy Chit Chat and Money Boy Trey over there. Y'all go check them out if you haven't yet. Yeah, I had made the little term, the hashtag YouTube coworkers. They was like, I liked it. I was like, I'm a hashtag it. So I looked it up on Instagram. Didn't nobody have it, so I went on a hashtag put Katie Talk 101. You know, yeah, I'm making my own slang around here, girl. All I'm gonna be saying, bitch, move, girl. Watch, watch. I need to cut that out. I'm gonna post that on TikTok, and I'm gonna put hashtag bitch move on the, on the thing. And I'm gonna make up my own song and put a dance, and I want you to dance with me, okay, Tiffany? My homegirl Tiffany gonna dance with me. Y'all know. I'm just telling you, just play along with me, girl. So yeah, I'm gonna make up this song. Yeah, I'm gonna make up that song and I'm gonna put a beat with it. Big T up next. If you come across this video, go ahead and throw me a beat. Show me some love. Put me on. You know a nigga down south will tell you to put them on. We'll tell nigga you got it. Put me on. I know you got it, nigga. Stop holding back. I know you got it. No, I swear to God. Put me on. Okay, girl. I swear to God. Boy. But yes. Being innovative. When you think of something, you feel like you the first person to say it. Write that shit down. Because more than likely you probably are the first one to say it. We are creators. We are innovators. We are gods. They could call themselves trying to replace you and top you with every little bit of piece of new technology to come out, but they'll never get rid of you because it never be another you. Your DNA is individual. all the billions of people on this earth have individual DNA. It's nobody like you. They can try to replace you with the kiosks and Kroger's and Walmart. You may think you're getting your hours cut. They cutting your hours so low you don't even know if you still qualify for the benefits that they're supposed to give you anyway. But they're like, oh, you got to be able to work 32 hours a week and you only work 29. Sorry, you don't qualify. Come back again next year. Like, bitch, I'm gonna be gone. What the fuck you talking about? Come back again next year. You got me fucked up. Man, when you get to the point where, and I'm not telling you guys to go against your jobs, okay? Let's put out a disclaimer. Katie Talk is not telling anybody to go against their jobs, okay? Drop that in the comment. Katie Talk. Just say everything is allegedly. Just say, just type allegedly in the comment section. So yeah, when you get to the point where you work for some people that are not giving you what you feel like you deserve, you went to school or whatever, you got these hours and you got passed this test and got this certificate, they need to put some respect on your name. And you still, a lot of us still owe money to school. It's no way these people that are running these businesses should ever treat their workers like they're just workers and they're so replaceable, because we're at a point now where we are not that replaceable. Everywhere you go, got a now hiring sign up. Everywhere you go, got a now hiring sign up. How are they so replaceable when no one is replacing them? When you haven't been able to set your equipment up for it to be able to properly replace people. And I do say properly. Yeah, you can't sit here and just think these people, these things you create gonna replace us. These kiosks, they all gonna crash and they all gonna go down. They all gonna crash and they're all gonna go down. And you're gonna be scrambling, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, what's the price of the Big Mac with the fries and the drink? How much is it after tax? Oh, it is 0.32320 after tax. What the fuck? Man, bitch, just say it's 7 cents. Just say it's 7 cents. And then they get to telling you these numbers. They get to telling you these numbers that you heard back when you was in high school and you hated math because you could not understand it. And you think, dang, now it's coming to a point where I gotta sit here and remember all this stuff that they taught us, the stuff that we felt like we wouldn't have to use. I always know you're gonna need the literature and you're gonna need the numbers. Even if you don't know how to write, if you know how to count and you know how to read, you're gonna make it. So like, I always had messed up handwriting, I admit. And then I'm left-handed too. And then my teachers always tried to force me to write with my right hand. And it's like, I'm like, I can't do that. That feels very uncomfortable. And my fingers are cramping. It looked like I'm throwing up gang signs. I know I'm from Little Rock, but everybody ain't banking. Hey, I need to make that a shirt. Oh, write that down. Make this a shirt. I know I'm from Little Rock, but I'm not banging. Yeah. Yes, I know I'm from Little Rock, but I'm not paying it. I'm gonna put that on the t-shirt. And when I go live, I'm gonna wear it. But yeah. Girl, yes. Huh. Yeah, it'll right good right here. Yes, I know I'm from Little Rock, but I'm not banging. Yes, remember that to you guys. It is harder for left-handed people to drive a stick. I never wanted to learn how to drive a stick. How will I drive it if I'm left-handed? Yeah, because I use my right hand to cut hair. I can't even cut right with my left hand. I use my right hand to cut. And I use my left to comb. It's just more sturdy with the comb. You know what I'm saying? But as far as cutting, it just don't feel right. I don't know. I just go, I don't know. And that's probably why I always quote unquote like stuck out like a sore thumb because I never went along with what society always tried to push on us. Like you trying to push a person to be left-handed when to be right-handed, but she really right with her left, and you trying to give her what you feel like she should be doing. You want to give it to her. So they started this at a young age. That was pushed on us to not like who we really are. I just think what you say, you hated left-handed scissors. Yes. And listen, it's harder for left-handed people to drive. Yes, so hard. So hard. And Coco said fast. Yes. Yes, ma'am. It was so hard. I remember the stick car. Oh, girl, that I don't even want to get off into that right now. That is the story about how I started driving. I mean, that's a whole nother story I have to do in a story time where I'm just talking about that. But you guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you tap that notification bell and most definitely rate 5 stars over at Katie Talk 101. When I get up the courage to do this story, I most definitely will do this story. But just now, it's just not the time. But yeah, it'll be coming up soon. Let's see. I learned to drive a stick overseas. The driver's side is on the right. Oh wow. The driver is on the right side. Oh, that feels so
Feel like you turn into something.
girl. Could you imagine driving from the passenger side? Girl, that look like it'll be so backwards. Let's see. My son used both of his hands. Oh yes. So your son is what we would call a ambidextrous. A ambidextrous is a person who can use both hands. But let me look up the exact. Let me check out the exact definition of ambidextrous because it could mean a few different things. So let me check and see what does it mean. Okay, so let's see. What is an ambidextrous? All right. So ambidextrous of a person who is able to use the right and the left hands equally and very well. All right, so ambidextrous, yeah. My brother in Texas, he is ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous. Ambidextrous.
She sound like she Chinese. She sound like she about to seduce you with the word. Like she gonna say, "Do you got $40?" Like she sound like she gonna ask you for $40 in any second. 1, 2, 3. Do you have $40? Like, I knew it. I knew it. I would be scared. Kayla said she would be scared. Yep, it was weird to get used to it. Oh, I know it was weird. I don't know if I could get used to driving on the passenger side. I'm like, dang, I barely know how to drive on the right, on the side that I am, the left side. I'm still getting this together day by day. Girl, and imagine the old people. Like, imagine if an elderly person that still drives, still has a. She laughed. She said, "I agree with Alexa. She has selective hearing." Yes, Alexa do. She do got selective hearing. It's like Alexa hear what she want to hear. Like you would sit there and talk something into the mic, and she'll come up with something totally different. And I'm like, Alexa, man, fuck you. You tripping, Alexa. Man, I'd be like, she is tripping. Girl, she just be saying whatever. She be saying whatever. And I'm like, no, that is not what I said. How much are greens on the south side? How much are greens on the south side? First of all, I don't even cook greens. I get the ones out of the can, okay? I just add some bacon and some good seasoning and some sauteed onions and stuff and garlic. And I just, yeah, that's how I make my greens. And people be like, oh, these greens. And I be like, thank you.
Look,
They came straight out the can.
Look,
I don't tell them though.
I just,
I don't tell them.
These motherfuckers
I'm finna dress this shit up.
They was like, they were fine.
Girl, they was good. Straight out the can.
Now,
after you done ate it. Yes.
After you ate it.
Girl, who you telling? Girl, I done took some of them yams and mashed them up and made a sweet potato pie. And I added some eggnog to it. Girl, it was so good. Oh my God. Girl, and the holidays coming up too. I'm gonna make some of that too. Dang, I'm getting hungry. Yeah, I'm getting hungry, honey. Yes, my sister did that one year for Thanksgiving. Oh, I bet you it was good one, Nikita. Coco said, wait, not the can. She said, wait, not the can. Yes, the can. Look, I'm putting all y'all up on it, girl, to make your Thanksgiving a little bit more faster, because you know we like to sit back and drink our wine or drink our drink. We like to drink, our margarita, and like to, probably do some other recreational, stuff, medicinal or whatever. And you want to sit back and you just want to relax and enjoy your family. So you go ahead, if you want to make a sweet potato pie, you go ahead and get that big can of the yams, or you can get 2 big cans, pour them in a bowl, go ahead and add the regular ingredients like you would. Add a little bit of eggnog with the regular pet milk that you probably add to it, with a little flavor, some nutmeg, some cinnamon, and some sugar, and let's see, an egg, and a little bit of flour. And you just blend it up with the blender, blend it together, and just pour it in the little pie shell and let it bake a good hour or so until it's nice, like brown sugar at the top. Nice brown sugar at the top. Yes, and it's not like shaking and shaking. It got to be nice and steady. So you let people know in the house, when you come into the house and I'm baking, don't be around here jumping around. The kids, don't be in there jumping on the bed while I'm in here baking this pie. So I'm baking it, and you got to be still so it can come out perfect. Nice like brown sugar at the top with the canned yams, just my secret. Don't tell nobody. No, I'm just playing. Whoever watched this video, try it. It's going to be just like the same thing, but you got to make sure, you bake it at a good 45 minutes, a good hour, or whatever. But until, at the end, you put it at the top part so it get that nice, like dark brown kind of look. And yeah, that's when you know it's ready. It's ready. It's ready. And just like SpongeBob jump out the shower and put on his clothes, be like, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I promise that's something you could have learned from SpongeBob if you didn't learn nothing else. He let you know he's ready. Yes, them greens be on point when you start them the night before. Girl, yes, and she been in the kitchen over the sink. And I hope you not eat nobody greens that haven't you seen them barrel pictures of people cooking their greens in the tub? And I'm like, oh my God, people put their booties in there. And I think if you cook them in a sink, that's cool. But like, if you get like a clean, brand new, like a clean garbage bag and you put it over your sink and then make the little part in the sink where the water just go down where the garbage bag is and then wash them, you even have a protection from the sink, because you got to think our dishes that we wash in their sink is also dirty. it's going down the sink, but it's still.
Baby, we washing greens in the sink.
Yes, but I'm saying like a quicker, easier way to dispose of everything, where it won't be like I'm just talking about a little tip. But I know what you talking about, though. I know what you talking about. But yeah, you put that bag around there, and then when it's over, you just let the water drain out, remove the bag, and you won't have any cleanup. All you have to do is throw the bag away. Oh, I ain't got no remover.
Don't you hate that?
I hate that. I got all this fingernail
That's a long
polish
time.
and no remover. Yes, y'all. We got fingernail polish, no remover, all this stuff they was saying on Friday and everything. Yeah, I don't even have to say it. Shout out to Anthony Johnson that passed on not too long ago. Shout out to him. Man, ain't that crazy?
I bet. Right.
Tiffany said, "Shit, you said talk like we do, just like we're talking." Shit. I know that's right. Hold on, but we can't say that. Can't say that. But yes, most definitely, you guys make sure you hit that thumbs up when you come in the building. Hit that thumbs up. Most likely, I will be going live later on. If you want to see what I ended up coming through talking about, I was talking about Alpo. What's his name? Alpo Martinez. I was talking about him. Talking about Big Meech. If you spray your nails with Pam, it dries faster. She said you spray it with some Pam. I got some in there.
Oh, really?
You should try that. Ooh, thank you so much, Kita. See, we all help each other with little quick tips. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's a community. Whenever you can form a community, you can form something good. Ooh, that looks like there's a guy in. Mm. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
All right, how the boys doing?
They doing well. They doing real good.
That's good. Tell them I miss them.
Okay, I sure will. Okay, I was in the middle of a live.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
All right. Okay. But anyway, girl, my mama. Yeah. But yeah. But yes, I'm gonna most definitely come with it, Angela. Girl, and my comment thing got jammed up where I can't even show the comments anymore. Let me see. Girl, yes. Mm-mm. Let's see. But yeah, I got a whole lot of story times for the future. Most definitely. So yeah, I'm going to be back. Oh my God. Thank y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for your time and tuning in with Katie Talk and all of that good stuff. Let's see. I bet she just got out of school, huh?
3:55, so you up now about 4:00. So.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that'll be around the time Marcus will be making it home.
Huh?
That'll be around the time Marcus make it home. Yes. Well, I enjoyed you. Thank you for co-hosting. Y'all say bye to Tiffany. All right, I'm back. I am back. All right, so yeah, most definitely, you guys come on back. I got some more story times coming up. I'm just doing regular kind of just talk show, call in show, whatever, whatever. Or I'll probably have one, maybe two people on the panel. If you want to come up, most definitely click the link when I come back. Make sure you hit that like button, share if you can. And most definitely, hold on, it was one more thing. One more thing. Hold on. It was one more story I wanted to show you guys. This came from out of New York. This story, this was crazy. Somebody that was outside of a corner store ended up throwing what they would call a cocktail bomb inside of a gas station. It set the whole place ablaze. Okay. Okay, here it is right here. Let me make sure I'm sharing the screen. Okay. All right. So let me share this, you guys, so you can actually see the graphics of this incident that took place in Harlem. I don't know if you guys are from a bigger city, but most definitely in a bigger city, things happen very rapidly. They happen really, really fast before your head can turn. And you gotta really watch your surroundings. Okay, so here we go. All right, so they ended up walking up, throwing it in, and it looked like somebody ended up saving them, luckily. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Okay, so it says that a Brooklyn man stops suspects from throwing a cocktail into the corner store where the workers were. So it looked like that man was able to get out in time, but as you can see, yeah, it looked like it's pretty much over for that counter. Most definitely. Looks like it's over. It's a wrapper. So somebody just walking around. He must have made somebody mad. So I don't know. I think that man got caught stealing. He got caught stealing. Oh my, they were trying to kill people. Girl, they was trying, that's scary. Imagine you in there getting your chips. You getting your chips, you getting your bananas, you getting your backwoods swishes, whatever it is that you get to enjoy your recreational stuff. Hope they go to prison. I hope they go to prison. There should be attempted murder amongst a lot of people. Attempted murder amongst the crowd. That's almost like you was like one of them bombers from overseas. What's wrong with people? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's wrong with people? Every time you look up, the news gets crazier and crazier. And if you guys want to see everyday crazy news, you subscribe to Katie Talk 101, where you will get breaking news at least every day or every other day. And I promise to go live at least 4 days a week and a few uploads besides that. So yeah, it looks like this person did get saved. They were behind the counter. Look at how if he would have stayed behind that counter, he really would have been trapped in. Or he would have had to jump through the fire. But when your mind is trying to tell you to survive, you'll probably jump through that fire and probably won't even feel it. Sure, what Kanye West say? Through the wire, through the fire, through the wall, to the ending. You know, shoot. For me to be with you, I risk it all, baby. I risk it all. I know that's right. But anybody that's ever been in love, they know what that song is about. Going through the fire and through the wire for love. And speaking of love, getting off into just a second. Hello. Okay, somebody trying to give me a warranty. Okay, I don't need no warranty. I got a 2012 And I don't need no warranty for no. You not finna give me no warranty for a 2012 motor. I don't believe it. That car get me from A to B, but it ain't all that. Okay? That car get me from A to B. But yes, you guys, this story here, I'm glad there was a bystander that was watching as well and got in and really saved those people, because if if a person wasn't stopping and looking and reacting and helping, that person would have lost their life. They would have lost their life. Like, look how fast that caught a fire. Like, that was really quick. And I guess that's the purpose of a cocktail bomb. So it can damage a lot of stuff really quick. Like, once the fluid drains, like, all of that's on fire. This is crazy. Let me see if he stopped that man. Okay, he threw one, and that's the second one. Okay, he gonna stop him from throwing them. Okay, good, good. Good looking out, brother, between warranty and insurance. I don't like to answer my phone. I know that's right. I promise you, Keita said between warranty and insurance, I don't even like to answer my phone. I promise you, I know a person who I used to work with that fell for that warranty thing. This person ended up sending like $600 to them people. I was like, oh my goodness, you sent them 600. I was thinking I could have got that. Shoot, I should have been at work telling people I got some insurance for them. And I got a warranty. Hey, meet me out back. I got insurance and warranty. Meet me out back. I got insurance and warranty. Oh, sure. Where you at over there at the Chevy? I'll be there. Yeah, it's really gonna stand out because it's gonna be knocking a little bit when you turn the AC off. That's the only car that's knocking. I knew it was Katie Thomas. I got in her car and she told me she had a warranty. I'd be like, nah, just give me cash. You ain't even gotta have no credit card. Sorry, I got a Galaxy. I don't have an Apple, you know. Shoot, I should have sold some warranties and stuff. Angela said, OMG. The new scam is they call saying that your car was charged from Amazon. I promise I got some emails like that. And it was telling me, thank you for your recent order. Somebody placed the order through your account. And I'm like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't, because I have a certain account linked up to that, and I always get alerts whenever something comes out or goes into that account. So give me the account number of what you're talking about. And then they say, well, they're just gonna scam your dumb ass, you black bitch. And then I'm like, dang, what happened to the other accent you had, sir? I want the other guy with the other accent. Mine was an iPhone. Shaking my head. Oh no. Oh no. I swear, Keita, they be like that. I, I had this guy called me, said my social security number was at risk. I said, well, what's my social security number? If you're telling me that it's at risk, what is the number? Well, bitch, they just gonna scam you and take all your goddamn money. That's why you got on a hair hat. And they hung up. I said, oh my God, he listens to Tommy Sotomayor. He called me a BT 1000 before he hung up that phone. Girl. Oh my God. Like, you be sitting there feeling played after he done hung up in your face. Like, let him call back. Matter of fact, I'm finna call him back. He got me messed up. He got me all types of messed up. Yes, I had the same call. Me, she played on the phone for 2 weeks at 6 a.m. Oh, yes. I used to be prank calling people, calling them, asking them what's their refrigerator running. You better go catch that motherfucker if it's running. She was cussing at me. All I understood was bitch. Boy, that sound like all them viral videos that we be watching. All of them start out. Let me tell you about a hood story. No matter what story goes viral about something from the hood, about 1 to 2 days later, there's gonna be a real hood person, sometimes a guy, but most of the time it's gonna be a black female, and usually she wears a lot of makeup, and she has eyelashes that look like spiders on her eyes. And then she's gonna start the live off. When she gets on there, the first thing she's gonna say is bitch. And she stretches it out. She stretches it out where you really hear the itch. Like I swear that's how they be. She couldn't even speak English. Oh my God. Man, if someone be talking and you can't even understand what they be saying, I'd be like, dang, these girls that's going live, they need to start coming with translators. Y'all, we need a translator to translate what this bitch is actually saying. She trying to tell us alive, and all I hear is bitch and hoe and oh, girl, they be growling it and they be stretching it out. I be like, y'all need to stop it. Y'all need to stop. And then I promise when I be looking at them videos, I be like, man, the crazy part about it is people that are not our race, they're gonna look at all black women and think that we all act like this. So they're gonna be looking at you funny when you're out and about because they're gonna be like, oh my God, she kind of favors the same tone as that girl I seen in that ratchet video. I wonder if she acts like that too. Let's go and speak to her. They'll treat you like an animal in the zoo. They'll treat you like an animal in the zoo. Back in the day, they'll walk up and ask you, can they touch your hair? They don't even do that no more, though, because too many people got to talking about it and how rude it was. But if you let them shit, they gonna treat you like an animal in the zoo. That's exactly how they try to treat us. But man, we gotta be the ones who stand up and be the model and portray, not just talk, but portray that we are not that kind. We are not that kind. But I heard all her coworkers laugh. I was pissed. Oh, she couldn't even speak English. She was cussing me out. All I understood was bitch. Somebody with a foreign accent was cussing you out, Keita. Oh my God. Girl, I wish I could add you to the screen and you tell me exactly what she said. And I want you to imitate her voice. Ma'am, you bitch. You bitch. What the hell? You ain't listening to what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to sell you a warranty. Got a warranty for you. Yes, I heard somebody call me and played on my phone for 2 weeks at 6 a.m. She said somebody called her and played on her phone at 6 a.m. Oh, I'd be so mad somebody called me that early. Girl, speaking of somebody calling me that early, yeah, she called me every day at 6 a.m. Oh my God. She said, 6 a.m. time to wake this bitch up. Wake up. Wake up. Do you have a warranty, bitch? Do you have a warranty? They tried to get me on the PayPal. Talking about what's your account number. Oh, you made it one word. What's your account number? Hold on, let me read this right. What is your account number? Would you like to change your account? Girl, this is hilarious. This is so funny. Oh my God. Would you like to change your account? You may. Keita, you is silly. Keita, I cannot wait until I hit 100,000, girl, and I have a gathering. I want you to come. You and Coco, all my minds. Everybody is invited. When I hit my 100K, I'm gonna have a meet up in Texas. Yes, I'll probably be yeah, probably in Texas. I think more people are more likely to come. It's more things to do in Texas than it is in Arkansas. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be hitting my 100,000. I'm not gonna say soon, but I give myself a goal of at least 3 more years. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm going to evolve, grow, and I'm gonna stay consistent. And most definitely, what's good with your money boy Trey State Gang in the building? State Gang all in the building. Shout out to Money Boy Trey. You guys go over there and check out his YouTube. He have the toxic masculinity going on and everything. You got the different series. Like it's lit. It's lit. You know, sometimes he have a little beef going on. I'd be like, who is he beefing with? I don't know who he beefing with, but I'm watching. And I was talking about YouTube beefs earlier, and I was like, maybe I should get into a beef. That'll make me grow just a little faster. But I said, you know what? The people that come here want to hear some information. They want to hear some kind of news. They want to be entertained, informed, and they want to feel good walking away like they got something good. You know, oh, thank you so much for sharing, Trey. Thank you so much. And I just think sometimes you can even, if you're in a situation where somebody picked at you and you're just responding, Peter B, that would have been hilarious. Girl, yeah, you know that was hilarious. Girl, she waking you up at 6 a.m. and Keita probably be rolling over like, I know this bitch from the car. Let me see what she gonna say. Girl, hey, I have a warranty for you. You need your warranty. You stupid bitch. You need your warranty. Shout out to all the people with them jobs like that. They gotta call people because that's their job. I respect you. Get your money. Money boy just money said, he said, I'm just a new kid on the block and folks gotta test me. I know that's right. I know that's right. Either that would have been hilarious. I promise. Yep. Yep. Trey, he sure right. You are just a new kid on the block. I would consider myself, well, I've been posting videos now for 2 years now since what was that? Oh, is it 2 years? Was it 2019? Yeah, I know it was before 2020. So yeah, I started posting October 2019. And yeah, yeah, I remember in 2020 getting a lot of traction and stuff like that. And then I remember not being so consistent and getting very stagnant. And I just kept pushing and kept pushing. And, you know, stuff came together for me. Yep. She said, yeah, punch in the air. LOL. Don't make me pull up. Ah, I know that's right. I know that's right. She said, don't make me pull up. I know this right. Girl, yeah. But yes, I most definitely will be back. I've been here knocking on 3 hours now. I guess I had a lot on my chest. Well, I'm glad I had some people here to hear me out and also get to know some news stories and everything. And yeah, just make sure you come on back and I'll most definitely be back with some more info and a lot more here at Katie Talk 101.